Right, today I've got my arrows, my ACC arrows that we used in a competition, and because I hadn't got any wraps on them or hadn't got my name on them or anything like that, and you're not really supposed to initial your name on the fletchings in case they come off, they made me actually use a Sharpie pen and actually put my initials on there on the spine, which is all well and great, but what I'm going to do now is I'm going to order some arrow wraps. So I was just wondering what was the best way actually to remove the Sharpie pen from this arrow spine. Now I've tried a couple of ways. Now the first thing I tried was just getting a normal eraser, a quality nice sort of eraser, white eraser, and then actually rubbing it off, and that seems to work. So we're just going to do that now, see how that works for us. Going to need a little bit of pressure because it's like paint really. A Sharpie pen is a bit like paint. Let me just clean that up. And that's gone. So that's quite a cheap way of doing it if you've got a rubber. I'm going to do another one because I've got a few here. Something I'd also thought about using was the wife's nail polish remover. A standard nail polish remover you might have in the house, your wife, your mum, your girlfriend, partner, whatever. So what I did was I used a Q-tip and dipped into that, and I thought, well, okay, I'll rub it and see what happens. So we're just going to do that now and show you what does happen on this carbon arrow with the Sharpie pen. So when you start rubbing it, what you find is it will go milky. See how it's kind of going milky and taking off the Sharpie pen. I'm just going to dip it again just to get a bit more in here. You can see how it's going really milky. When I first did this I thought it was actually taking the carbon off the arrow. But it's not. Really we're just dissolving it and swirling it around. So now I've got this white section. I'm going to get a piece of toilet paper really and rub it. But the problem is rubbing it just dries it. So now we've got a sort of a thin line of silver mark. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the white rubber out again. I'm just going to give it a rub, and you can see straight away there was a bit more left on the top there. That's a bit easy. I didn't have to really push hard on that. That's come off, but there's a little tiny bit there. So just try that. Rubber on the end, and off it is. So I think the rubber is probably the best way to go actually, to be honest. So by all means try that and see if that works for you, which it should, and then just use a rubber on it really. Hopefully in my next video I'll try and work out how to get rid of the pen off the actual fletchings.